Okay, so I got a message via Instagram for the guy who I wouldn't sure the TDS for. I think this is him. Maybe Daniel. It could be an imposer. Wait. Was somebody going to carpool with you? I'm a little confused.
Carpool?
I don't know. Somebody sent me a message. I don't know.
I drove myself.
Anyways, he says, can you ask Blondie why she is so cool with... Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I read this first. Directly.
I like that I'm Blondie, though. At least we know. I mean, because I was always wondering, is it you? Is it me? You're Red, I think. You're Red. I'm Blondie.
I don't have a name. I was Red, but...
Or D. Some
Here,
people knew
look,
your name.
Daniel, just...
Just bring him up.
Okay. Why are you so cool with embarrassing your children in the future?
My kids are actually not embarrassed by it because we have a very sex positive household.
Stuff, I guess. Do you worry about the OnlyFans embarrassing your children?
Because they in a sense at their age category, they know in a sense what I do in an age appropriate way. So for example, my son's 11 and he understands I'm a model and it's sexy stuff that would not be appropriate for him to see or be in the house. You know, he gets it. He's out there. These kids are seeing stuff. Whatever.
What about when he's 17?
That's fine because I can be able to have. I don't have this taboo with the sex, you guys. It's just part of life in our household.
You don't think that they'll be ashamed?
No, they don't have shame attached to their sexuality. I haven't raised them that way, you guys. They haven't been raised that way.
You haven't groomed them that way.
What if hang on, what if your
I don't raise my kids to live by the social norms of other people.
Look at this picture of you
we have our own culture. It's a different
all over
culture
your face. What would you say then?
And in our family, we have a different culture that works for us.
Well,
it works for us.
But then it works for you. It doesn't.
But here, let me repeat the question.
They don't. It doesn't work.
No, my kids are the smartest fucking kids you will ever meet in your life. I'll tell you that because I've never bullshitted them.
Well, just because you tell your kids something doesn't mean they're gonna listen.
He's 17 years old. He comes to you and he's like, "Mom, look at this picture of you with Mogert
all over your face." That's fine. He knew already what I was doing.
Let me finish. He says, "Look at this picture of you with Mogert all over your face. What the fuck? Kids are bullying me. Mom, you have a picture of Mogert all over your face."
My son will not be getting bullied by the fucking kids at school, okay? You gotta meet the kid and you'll understand.
I mean, a kid already is not alive because of that.
You're thinking that my kids are typical kids. I raised them. These are fucking savages.
No, that's scary.
They cuss. They put people in their place.
Cuss?
Yes. They will come home and say, "Guess what that fucking bitch did, Mom."
No way.
And you know what? I'm like, that was a fucking bitch move.
I'm going to pray for your kids because that is really sad.
Pray for them because they are empowered. Yeah, they have a voice. Every time somebody has been inappropriate with them, they either put them in their place themselves, they tell them, they tell me, and we handle shit.
You don't think that's how they're going to start talking to everybody they come across?
I have guided them and taught them how to appropriate.
Well, the way you talk to Brian is how your kids are going to talk to people too.
The way is the way that they're going to talk to other people.
We met that in a bad, just no different than Brian popped off for a second and said something inappropriate.
But they're 11 years old.
And guess what? They need to learn how to manage their language.
Well, how are you going to do that?
But you're not even managing yours. Your language.
I'm
lead by example.
We are not allowed to disrespect people, but we
fucking
are allowed.
Bitch is not disrespecting.
No, but she's not saying it to the person's face. She's coming home.
Oh, she's being fake. How do you know that though?
You don't know that. Trust me, you don't know.
How do I not know? Do you think if my daughter wasn't called?
How do you know?
Because I'm not getting called by the school. I would be getting called by the school.
You don't get called by the school doesn't mean something happens in private.
So if my daughter says a cuss word to somebody in private, that's something I need to worry about.
So if your daughter,
I cussed my whole life in private.
If your daughter at 16 years old is starting to put stuff on Instagram,
2024.
It makes it okay. It's okay for your child to be a
That's where we're at. I'm a child abuser because I let my kids.
Yes. Well, no.
Do you hear
You're not a child abuser for that. You're a child abuser for other things.
It's the weirdest shit to me. Do you understand that language is different?
Okay, maybe not the
cross-culture?
language, but what about everything else? Can you?
I don't
Lower
live
the
in your
volume.
culture. I don't
Lower
live
the
in your world.
culture.
It
It's
is
reality.
culture.
Can you lower the volume, please? Would
It's
you
culture.
lower
You're
the
ignorant.
volume?
I'm
My
sorry, I'm
ears
not
are
trying to
about
be
to
You're
explode.
ignorant to think that it's okay for
dear.
your children
Go
to be
live in a
masturbating, to be
different
doing this and
country
this and
for a
that.
couple- Do you know in Germany there's a full nude?
This is what
woman
you
on
should.
the
This is
front of
German.
their
I don't
newspaper.
feel bad for
Off the
those
rails.
comments
Front of their
because I want you to
newspaper
open up
every
your mind to
single
what
day.
you're doing to
the
your
Christian
kids.
homes get the newspaper with a nude model on the front page.
Off the
The
rails.
kids don't give a shit.
Then move to
Nobody
Germany.
cares.
Okay,
Go
I
to
really
Germany
then.
then.
If United States is too
It's
base
a
for you,
beautiful woman. She's naked. Whoop-de-doo. Let's go take a shit. Nobody cares.
Y'all just shut up, please. Jesus Christ.
What is that?
Why
noise?
yell when you can just have a civil discussion?
Do you know the way?
These when the chats just I don't feel bad for them anymore because you need to like
ain't got the
realize
answers,
what's
man.
going
You
on.
ain't
This
got
is
the
not
answers,
okay
honey.
for your children. If there's no children involved, all right, do what you gotta do. Like
You
we're all
guys
broken
are
in
ta-
different
you
ways.
guys are
but
acting
children are
like
involved. Like that is
a word
disgusting.
with
They're
a few
innocent
letters
kids.
has
You're
the
just as bad as
power.
the
And
kids
you're
or
yelling
the adults that
over
are
and
chopping
over
off the
all the time.
genitalia of these kids.
It's my passion. It's my
You're
passion
grooming
about
them
this
to be
subject.
sexual.
Wait, okay, hold on.
They're
hold
gonna
on.
be. God
Anyways.
groomed them to be sexual
Oh,
when
yeah,
He made them sexual beings. At what point would it be appropriate for a person to
Shut the fuck up. Please, shut up.
No for apology.
Shut
When
the
you
fuck up.
apologize for yelling "shut the fuck up" to the nip slip girl. Andrew,
I did
stop
apologize to her.
simping for Brian.
I think it wasn't
no,
recorded,
No
though.
apologies and continue B304.
I apologized, but it wasn't on camera. I apologized before we went live again after we had to restart the stream.
He
so,
did.
yeah.
Pancakes donated $69. Sending this as a support comment to Brian and Andrew. Also, those poor children.
For real, dude. That's really what gets me worked up. It's just
Yeah.
they're innocent children that are being.
Guys, let's not.
I'm sorry. It's
We should
just,
not bring
Guys, I
children
don't think we're-
into the dating podcast.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's about?
it was on her Instagram.
I don't think we're gonna change her mind.
Yeah.
So
For
You guys have
underscore
never
the
seen my
underscore
Instagram. You're
patriarchy
going off of
donated
what they're
$69.
But it's
to the
still the
hooker,
truth.
what do you tell the class when it's
out
career
there.
day at school?
Oh yeah. Should bring a dildo to the damn
What does
class.
it say? What does the hooker?
What do you tell the class when it's career day at school?
You didn't bring your laptop and a dildo.
It's okay.
I'm
We're
a
all gonna have I can already
consultant.
see you. That's
Off
what you're
the
gonna
rails.
do.
This
it's too
episode.
soon.
Off the rails.
I'm a
dude.
self-help
Oh my
author.
Now
I just tell them I'm an
underscore
author. I
CPS
go with that.
donated
The kids like it.
$69. I'm taking back my retraction about the joke. CPS is on its way, Blondie.
Don't bel-
Any home we place
Don't-
your
don't
children
worry.
in will be better than the home you are raising them in.
Well, good luck with your little snowflakes living out here in the real fucking
Little
world, guys.
snowflakes.
Hate to break it to you.
It's a cold world out there.
You're creating a bunch of children who don't tell you what's really going on in their lives.
Blondie,
That's what you're
listen
doing.
up.
What
This
does
is not
Future
a
say?
dig.
It's a cold-
If your kids spoke up like that to people
It's
I
a cold
know,
world out there.
they'd get a bat to the back of the head. You're teaching them to be shitty people. Abdul,
And
get
you're
the rock.
teaching them that it's okay to get beat.
Abdul? Yeah, get the rock. Get the rocks.
Okay, get beat. Why would? Who said
He
that?
just, I have heard people talk about belt beating a child, smacking them on the back of the head, and all these sort of physical things.
Well,
And
we're
you're
gonna wrap
calling
this
it
up. We're gonna
discipline
wrap this
and
up.
blah, blah, blah.
Off the rails.
It's physical
Off the
abuse.
rails.
Call it whatever
Totally
the
off
fuck you
rail-
want.
Yeah, cool. All right,
Depends
anyways.
on where you live.
Hold
Wait,
on.
what's wrong with taking a belt to a kid?
Whoa, Andrew, hold
What's
on.
wrong with letting a kid touch
She's like, yeah, nothing.
This is what happens when you belt a kid, by the way. So if you want to belt a kid, you the children to
Wait,
me.
stop. Guys, you guys are way too loud. Stop. Lower the volume. Guys, hold on. Shut up, guys. Shut up. That's to all of you, not directed in any direction, so
No, I need
that
an
mitigates
apology.
the shut up. If it's a general shut up, it's to the whole panel. Okay, we got to lower the volume if we are going to talk a little bit here. Andrew was saying in a video game. It's okay to do that in a video. What he likes to
in
play.
a video game.
But